Hello, Huskies back again with more Minneapolis Huskies GM mode, franchise mode commentary in NHL 18. Last video we introduced the team, kind of went over what I had in mind for the roster, and after thinking about it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play out the first season, see kind of who does good, who does well, who sucks, who doesn't deserve to be here. But I'm gonna go edit my trade block to put Trevor Daly, Daniel Sedin, and Dan Girardi on the trade block to try and get some draft picks back. And we're gonna. I can't rely on free agency because, like I said last video, free agency and fantasy drafts is usually pretty wildly. It's either insanely like there's a bunch of people available, or there's barely nobody at all. Now, Jonathan Tavares, if he were to become available, I would love to snag him up. But I don't think he's going to be an option, just like Matt Stone. I don't think he's going to be an option in Florida. Now, I don't know what these guys' cap situations look like. I could go look right now. Tavares is in Washington, and Stone is in Florida. So I do kind of want to go see what these two guys' cap situations look like. We're currently sitting at 9.5. We have a lot of cap space, and we only have to really sign Jason Zucker. And a bunch of other lower guys. I don't think we have to sign. We might have to sign Hellebuck. We have to sign Hellebuck. I can't contract extend him. Can I extend anybody else? Sedin? Yeah. Zucker? Yeah. Why can't I give Hellebuck a extension? That's weird. There's something I'm missing? Because isn't Zucker an RFA? That's weird, man. Oh, anyway, back to what I was doing. So let's look at Florida. These are the only two guys I really have interest in. Mark Stone. Him and Noah Hannafin are two pretty highly touted RFAs. Hannafin would be nice, but there's no way he's going to make it to free agency. And I don't even think Stone makes it because they've got $16.4 million in cap space. And they've got Thornton's going to retire. Yeah, okay, so he's out. What about Washington? Do they have the cap space to give Tavares a 10+ deal? They have 16 million cap space even with Kopitar? They have Kopitar and Tavares? Why? You have no wings. Nemestikov and Abdelkader are your top two wingers. What are you doing, Washington? Some of these teams, man. Oh, they got Jesse Puyarvi though. See, this is the only downside to doing a fantasy draft in my eyes is I'm so out of touch with who's on which team because there's no solid way to really look at it. Is that Tomono Route 2? Oh wow, fucking flash in the past. Sebastian Aho, the other one. And Miro Hishkinen. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking over. Man, they drop off so hard. They have Severson, but they're gonna be set cap wise for who knows how long. And they got Dubnyk at 4.3 for probably the rest of his career. Washington might be a half decent team, but again, you see the issue with the fantasy draft is you have these like 2 or 3 top tier players, and then there's a significant skill gap between everybody else just because of the way that the draft works. We got Tarasenko, Tarasenko, Kuznetsov, and Hellebuck, and we got lucky with Ryan Ellis. And after that, we fall off pretty hard too. The only issue is we don't have a prospect pool to fall back on. I mean, we kind of do, but we kind of don't. All right. So Tavares, free agency is going to be a crapshoot. Nobody's going to make it to free agency. All right, so let's set up the trading block, and I'll sim to the trade deadline. All right, so I don't want Versteeg on there. I want Trevor Daly. Trevor Daly, surplus, forward, defense. Yeah, I think that's fine. I want prospects and picks. This can be any. this can be any. It's a shame you can't put franchise. Oh, I guess franchise is not a rule to potential. There we go. And then first pick. Yep. All right. So there's our trade block set. Oops. Kick my guitar. All right. Let's do some simming. See how the team plays. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I mean we did do really well in the preseason. We won our first game. We've got a good first line. We've got Tarasenko and Kuznetsov who can both carry this team pretty well. Before I get any further, I think I got Madden last week, the football game, for a PC, and I think the best thing about the franchise mode. Oh crap! I have injuries on, or I have injuries on way higher than they need to be. I have to go change that. But the best thing about Madden is you can create and edit the draft class. I don't have any defensemen. Alright, well Tyler Ennis is playing defense until I get this figured out. Dan Girardi for a 3rd and a 6th. I'm gonna wait. I want to go turn injuries back down. But being able to edit your draft class, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do mid-season in the GM mode. It's just, oh, it's awesome. I would love to do a Madden type like a franchise mode commentary, but I would have no idea how to do it. I would assume I would play each game and then injury occurrence. I would play each game and then edit it down like I used to when I used to post football franchise modes in a forum, like each week you write a write-up. I would edit together gameplay and you'd keep track of it throughout the forum. And it was a fun time. And there was interest in it, but I just couldn't bring myself to keep doing spending 2 hours at a time writing a forum post. It wears on you. So I might do that for YouTube. If there are enough football fans, because I want to branch out into something more than NHL. I love this game. I love this series. Trevor Daley and Daniel Sedin for 2 seconds and Brendan Lemieux. I'm taking that right now. 100% taking that right now. Just because I'm not going to get better offers than that. And I got to call up. Who did I just trade? Sedin. So I got to call up Versteeg. Actually, no, let's call up Shane Prince. And we'll call up Folin. There we go. So that helps with our cap situation. Brendan Lemieux's a half decent player too, so I can probably slot. Oh, he's only a 71 though. He's got top 9 potential. I'm actually gonna send him down. Tyler Ennis, Folin. Oh wait, no. Let's just put Folin there. McNabb up there, and I gotta call it. I'll swap out this. I'll send Brendan Lemieux down to the AHL, and I'll call up. We'll call up Delzato. Oops. There we go. At the end line. So if there's interest in a football thing, let me know. I've wanted to get back into Madden. I love Madden. I love everything about Madden. You know, let's just best lines this for now. Tyler Ennis I don't want playing. I want Shane Prince playing. Defensively, Braden McNabb, Ryan Ellis, Brendan Smith, Michael Delzato, Joakim Ryan, and Christian Folin. I'm actually going to switch the 2nd and 3rd lines. Goalie should still be good. Yep. Alright, so there we go. So we picked up 2 extra 2nd round picks. Here. Shit. Brendan Lemieux. Yep. Put him on the 2nd line with Schnarr and Suzuki. There we go. Oops. I have to fix my defense. Oh, the enforcer is getting back in there. Look out. Alright, there we go. Damn it! Freaking shootout. Who was in my shootout line? We'll put Brendan Lemieux in there. Oh, Lemieux's already in there. Shit. Michael Delcole. There we go. And we'll swap out Versteeg. Oh, excuse me. Versteeg with oh, there it was. Pedersen. There we go. All right, so there's a line set. Hopefully our injuries are a little more tame. Ben Lovejoy. No, I'll pass. I'm good. I'm so upset that NHL isn't on the Xbox yet, but at the same time, if we ever get not on the Xbox, on the PC, if we ever get a PC version of NHL, it's gonna be so stripped for features. Like, I don't know if those of you that have been around for long remember how bad NHL, was it 16? Was the first Gustav Olofsson, 22 years old, low top 6, 76 overall. Brendan Smith, top 60, 79 overall. My 7 for their 4th. You know, I'll take that. Olofsson can slot right in. So we're kind of what we're doing here right now is pretty much adhering to the under 30 rule. We're getting some young kids that just gonna need playing time. The current version of the NHL we're in, it shouldn't hurt them too much. It shouldn't hurt our team too much. But we made that trade and we lost 6-1 and 5-0. So clearly moving him was not the best idea. But again, this first year is kind of just a feeling out process, kind of trying to figure out what our team is. But yeah, back to the whole PC. Like I bought a half decent PC when I got a job back in August, and I wanted to only play games on my PC, which is why I was so happy that Madden and FIFA are going to PC. I mean, FIFA's been on PC, but between Madden, FIFA, Battlefield, like there's a bunch of stuff that are on the PC that I can actually get behind. Whereas I've grown away from my Xbox just because I don't like using a controller. Granted, I use a controller for Madden and FIFA, but you kind of have to. You can't play sports games with a keyboard. It just doesn't work. But so it'd be nice to. They wanted me trading back. Oh no, that's a different center. I thought they were trading Brendan, my defenseman, back to me. Who's this guy? Ben Smith. No, I'm good. Thanks, bud. Casey Cizikas. All right, see, this amount of injuries is nice. We just did 50 episodes with the New York Rangers. I don't think we had an injury after year 1. So it's about finding balance, because I like having injuries. I like forcing the teams to have depth. Where's he gonna go? We're right here. Casey Cizikas, boosh. Thomas Plekanec and a 7th for my 4th. No, thank you. Plekanec is the opposite of what I want. Alright, so we're struggling a bit. We're losing some games here. Matt Irwin and a 5th for my 4th. No, thank you. Ooh. Chris Versteeg and a 4th for a 3rd. You know what? We'll come back to that. That's probably a trade I make, though. Just want to get rid of the older guys and try to just mass up, just collect all the picks I can. Go into the draft with a half-decent idea of what I want to do. And build this team around the young star power that we could potentially grab. I think the only guy I'm not going to go for... Martinson, a 6th and a 4th for my 4th. No. I want to hold on to that 4th just in case I need to use it to trade with for a 3rd. Michael Ducole has been injured. Assistant coach replace. 14, 16, and 6. So again, not the greatest start, but again, just kind of figuring out what type of team we've got here. Didn't want to do defensemen, wanted to do forwards. All right, so let's look at our stats. Let's see how Tarasenko's doing with this first line, because I got to get him an extra first liner. I got to build a second line. He's got 23 points in 38 games. Oh boy, that's how you know your team is bad. When even Tarasenko can't put pucks in the net. He's a -5, a -8. Cizikas is a -11. Our 4th line's a -10. Yeah, so I mean we're big time struggles here. I mean we're scoring goals, and not really though. We've played 38 games. So this is bad. This is bad. How's Hellebuck doing back there amidst of all the nonsense in front of him? He's got a .925 save percentage. His goals against is .237. So I mean, defensively we're kind of keeping the puck out of the net. We just can't seem to find an offense that works. So I got to change that first line. Connor Sheary, I mean, Kuznetsov and Tarasenko, those two work fine. It's just a matter of finding the third wheel, or the third guy for that first line, because clearly it's not another playmaker. I'm going to try as Jason Zucker instead. See if that peaks anything. But then our third line has no scoring whatsoever. So Yanni Gourde is going to go on the third line with Matt Calvert. Or in favor of Matt Calvert. And shoot. I want Connor Brown to play top 9 minutes because he can be a guy that can lock into that top 9 role. What's his third line scoring forward? It's a -10 though. That's alright. What are these guys doing? -7, -8, -5, -3, -16, -8. Girardi, bud, you gotta go. We're finding out very quickly that Girardi's got to go. Alright, so let's send him to the trade deadline, see if we can get Versteeg and Girardi off the roster, and then we will actually be an under 30 team. Alright. Michael Doko's available. Let me make sure to put him back in the lineup because he's kind of our future. He's up to a 73 already. Pettersson's up to a 76. He started the year as a 70. Suzuki started at 56. He's up to a 62. Schnarr started as a 50. He's still 56. All right, cool. So we're getting some growth here. Luukkonen's up by 1 point. That's nice. All right, so we've got some hope down there. And if we come away with a top 5 pick here, that's not awful. I'm just curious of what I would spend a top like 3 pick on. Do I spend it on Rasmus Dahlin, or do I? Because I really don't want to pick Zadina. No, yeah, defense. This is forward to the WHL. Dan Girardi in a 4th for a 2nd. I'm doing it. Do I have to call up another defenseman? No, right. I just have to edit my lines. Defense. Michael Delzato. Boosh. So all I've got left is Chris Versteeg. Although I don't know if we can necessarily trade for Versteeg. In terms of being able to hit the cap floor. That was one reason I was keeping these guys around. But I mean, if Chris Versteeg stays, it's not the worst thing in the world. Just a healthy scratch anyway. Alright. 21, 24, and 6. Chris Versteeg in the 6th for a 3rd and a 7th. Yeah, sure. Tucson has... Oh, really? Oh, so it doesn't hurt my cap because he was in the AHL. Right, I sent him down. Pettersson's up to an 80 already? Dude, the guy's a monster. He's got 42 points in 51 games. He's a +9. That first line is money. Alright, so we got Pettersson coming up next year. That's for damn sure. Let's go. I could probably call him up now, but I don't want to mess with that. I want to leave him down there. Let him get his wits about him. Is that the... Okay, cool. I guessed right. Connor Hellebuck has been injured with a torn hamstring. That's not great. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call up Luukkonen. Confirm. And we're going to get Luukkonen in there for a couple of games. Goalies. Luukkonen. Let's see if that helps his growth a little bit. We have Eddie Lack. When do we get Eddie Lack? Interesting. Alright, so injuries might have to go down to 9 instead of 10. No, maybe not. This isn't oppressive. Yanni Gourde. Alright, so now it's getting a bit oppressive. Nope, not there. I want to go to WHL. Scouting screen is getting very slow. Shit, we're already at 20 minutes. Can we get to... Oh my god. Alright, this is getting a little rough. You know what? Pettersson's been rocking. We'll call him up. Put Pedersen on the first line with Kuznetsov and Zucker. Nope. There we go. In the AHL, I have to put somebody here. Noah Rod, who's somehow getting better despite not playing at all. Interesting. Yanni Gord's available. Alright. Alright, so we might have to turn injuries down just a little bit. I also got to change the notification so it tells me when they're 100% healthy, not ready to play. If he's ready to play, he's going to end up getting hurt again. And this wouldn't take nearly as long if I didn't have very set AHL lines. Like, I want to make sure all these guys stay where they're playing. Vladimir Tarasenko's back already. Alright, let's put him back in. And let's... No, don't do... Actually, that's fine. I just gotta do this. Do this. And swap you out for Marcus Kruger. Do that. Tyler Ennis for Shane Prince. Ugh. Right, there we go. AHL Noah Rod can just be subbed out for... Oops, I gotta actually send him down. No, that was reset to default. I mean, I don't think that did anything, but still. Pedersen. Oh, we're under the cap if I do that. Okay. I gotta call somebody up. I don't have anybody to call up. Oh, this guy makes 900k. There we go. Spencer Fu. Except now that probably hurt my lines. Damn it. Put him there. Put Pedersen there. And we're good. Can we please get to the trade deadline with no more injuries? Please. 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 I actually want to sim the rest of the season. Can we survive another... Can we make this not a half-hour video with injuries? There's nothing else I want to trade. We're all set on trades. Let's see where we're at division-wise. We're 23, 32, and 6. We got to be near the bottom. Got to be near the bottom. Tarasenko's up to 40 points, though. So that line change clearly helped. The inaugural season for... We are last in the division with 52 points. And we are second to last in the NHL. Alright, so we're... we're not doing hot. That's for sure. Alright, I'm going to try to sim out the rest of this season. I'm actually going to go turn injuries down one more tick, though. 10 clearly wasn't enough. I mean, it's not crazy, but let's do 9. Let's do 9 and see if that's any better. Because 9 injuries in a month should not happen. Like, I don't know if that was... If we were playing any other video game besides NHL, I'd say that was an anomaly. But with how injuries are when simming, it's definitely not an anomaly. Alright, so can we finish off the regular season? Ooh, voice crack. Alright, let's get through the regular season with just no more injuries. We're losing games left and right. This is what happens when you don't have Connor Hellebuck in net, by the way. I don't think we've won a game since Hellebuck left the lineup. Which is okay. Tanking for that first pick. Who's that first pick going to be? I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to pick up Rasmus Dahlin. Or if I want to pick somebody else. Brad McNabb's been injured with a neck strain. Can we get a win this month? Maybe. Oh, Hellebuck's back. We're going to get a 1 win. He's going to win us at least 1 game. Luukkonen come out for Hellebuck. Hellebuck goes in. Roster moves. I don't know if I can send him down. No, I can't. Not without... I'd have to call up a player. Ugh. Who's not in the lineup? All these guys are in the lineup. Call up Nope. Club Norrod. Alright, Edel Lines. That's fine. AHL. Goalies. Eddie Lack. Luukkonen. And we're set. Alright. Yeah, see, look at that. He comes back in the line of first game and gets a shutout. And he tears his hamstring again because it was, ugh, God damn it. Because he wasn't 100% healthy. So he came back, he got us a win. And then he tore his hamstring again. I gotta change the notification of being 100% healthy. Well. Oh well. We're almost at the end of the year. But it is funny though, he comes back for one game, and that's the game we win, and in a shutout at that. I wonder if he played out the whole game. Delzato. Nope, not Delzato. Tyler Ennis. Oh, but he's just gonna get hurt again. Please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. I want to end the video. This video's gone on way too long. Hey, we got to win without Hellebuck. Oh shit, we got two. Well, weren't the Flyers down there with us at the bottom of the poll? Or bottom of the league? Oh shit, we beat the Kings. The assistant coach replaced him. Our AHL team's actually going to be a playoff team. Oh, we won the last game. Yeah, fuck St. Louis. 28, 42, and 12. Our AHL team made the playoffs, so we got that going for us. Alright, let's go do a quick rundown of stats. We're already at 27 minutes. Let's see how the team performed. Let's see if Tarasenko was able to get to 30 goals. I mean, he put up 34 goals. 61 points on that first line is not awful. I mean, he's the cover athlete, so he should do just fine. -9. Galchenyuk had 60 points on the second line. Who scored on that second line? Connor Sherry had 17. Jason Zucker had 19. Kuznetsov had 60 points. And then once you get past that, it drops off pretty hard. Oh, nobody was a minus. No, Connor Brown was a -32. Pettersson, though, 2 games here, 1 assist, even. Guy's going to be a staple in this lineup for years to come. God, if I can get him playing with Tarasenko. Oh, yes, please. Goalies, Connor Hellebuck, 17, 20, and 4 with a .915 save percentage and 269 goals again. So he definitely had a rough time of it. Luukkonen, 1 and 6 with an .848 save percentage and a .454 goals against. I mean, it makes sense. He's a 61 overall. Alright. I want to see how our AHL team did. How did Pettersson do in the AHL? He ended with 63 points in 81 games, 25 goals. Brendan Lemieux had 51 points. Michael Del Cole had 52. Sundqvist had 56. And then you get past that, it falls off pretty hard. The team's good, though. Kakinen, .914 save percentage. Alak, .932. Luukkonen, .932. Alright, so they're an NHL team. Who led the league in points? How was scoring this year? Robin Lehner led the league in wins. Yeah, that's a team stat right there. So John Tavares, 104 points, 52 goals. Kopitar, 41 goals, 53 assists. They had to be on the same line. Nemestikov, 91 points. He had to be on that line with them. That first line had to be Tavares, Kopitar, Nemestikov. It had to be. Ovechkin, 47 goals. Malkin, 44. McDavid, 29. Crosby, 39. So there were some big point totals this year. Claude Giroux, 80 points, but he was a -7. Oh yeah, look at the plus minus. It's 36, 35. Yeah, that's the best first line in hockey. Oh, that's Carlson. It was a +35. So maybe Tavares, maybe Kopitar was a 94-point guy on the second line. I find that hard to believe, but I guess their points could come from power play. God damn. I'm glad we're not in that division. But either way, that's where I'm going to go ahead and finally end this video. Come next time, we'll probably look at our AHL team's playoff run, see how they do, since we're pretty invested in our AHL team. If it ever switches over, they're taking on the Texas Stars, so that'll be a fun series to watch. We'll do that, and then we'll probably do the draft and the re-sign phase, and then I'll wait and see for free agency, and we'll ask for opinions from the audience. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday for episode 3.